Okay, episode 668, part 2. It looks like we're gonna probably be able to knock this out in three easy installments. It's a nice looking quarter, right? If you did not watch, well, anyway, you should be watching all the videos. If not, you're gonna miss out on stuff. I try to get people to watch all the episodes and to keep up with the discussion and the conversation. I had to tell I put up a video every day, and it's mucho worko. Okay, so yeah, I have to really appeal to your good nature to help me out, and we got another. Do they all have that? I didn't even notice that. I'll put that with the other ones though. Your good nature, and give me. It's the it came off. I'm putting little stickers on some of them to mark where I thought I saw an error, to help the channel out and keep things moving along. I do my best to assist when I can. But if I'm going to put out a video daily, I'm really going to have to ask for a little extra help from uh, from my viewers, subscribers. My members are doing more than enough already with their contribution. That's forget about it. That's more than I could ever ask for. I'm so thankful for my members. I'm so grateful to them. If I don't say it enough, let me really, really spell it out here to my members. Thank you very much. I really, really appreciate you guys and ladies. Every day, every single day, multiple times a day, when I look at my channel, and I look at my analytics, I see my members and it reminds me of them and their thoughtfulness every single day. Let me look at that date under the loop. It was just very interesting, and so it's really everyone else. And I know that they watch all my videos and so on and so forth. So So for everyone else, clicking, liking, subscribing, thumbs up. It's an interesting tone, right? That is helpful, and again, extremely appreciated. Extremely appreciated. All right, yeah, I think we're gonna get through these quarters either during this video or in a part 3. But I do not see a need for another episode. There goes another interesting one. It's not. I don't think it's a missing clad. It's just something's wrong with it. I can't tell exactly what, but it's an interesting coin. No silver, right? A silver coin would have been so cool to find. I'm pretty sure we did find an error or two during our coin roll hunt for episodes 667 and this episode 668. I believe we found. Oh, here goes an error. I think it's misaligned died. Yeah, misaligned die. Look how thin the rim is where my finger is here and how thick it is on the left. Does that give it value? I doubt it. I doubt it. I really do. I doubt it gives it. It would have had to have changed something in the features of the coin. Sometimes it'll change the features of the coin. The misalignment, it will move something on the coin. So, if you want to know what I do with the quarters, again, if you've been watching my videos from the very beginning, you know exactly what I do with my quarters. If you watched 668 of my videos, which is we found another one. We found another one. How is this even possible, bro? Okay, how is this possible? Look, I found one in the previous episode. How is this possible? I've never seen one and we found two. They got to be from the same person. They have to be from the same person. They absolutely have to be from the same person. They have to be. Is this a third one? I got to find out what this. Somebody out there, probably, you know what? Since this is the next day, I bet you someone already told me what this is from. Hey, Eric. You know what? Eric probably told me from the previous day. Eric, what's that from, Eric? I know you know. Eric is my longest time member. Eric, I know you know Eric. Is that from the beach or is that from somebody? I don't think someone did that on purpose, right? That's not from someone running it in a what's that called? The tumbler, right? Repunch mint mark. I don't know if it is a repunch mint mark. I don't like the way it looks. If that is a repunch mint mark, I don't like it. It's too flat. I don't like it. Yeah, we're gonna make it through these quarters, and this we're gonna knock this out, even if we go over. Man, a nice silver quarter would have been cool. Yeah. So back to what I was saying. If you've been watching my, you know what I do. I have a in my basement. It's too heavy now. I don't know what I'm gonna do when we move. And no W's. We haven't found one W mint mark. No W's, no silver, no West Points. Um, I'll probably have to. I guess I'll have to use a hand truck. I have a pretty heavy duty hand truck. Oh, the Zuka. That's from Puerto Rico. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I saw her live. Cellular Cruz and Johnny Pacheco. I saw them perform together at. I'm pretty sure it was at. Oh, it'll come to me. I used to go to so many Spanish clubs back in the early 2000s. Palladium or one of them. I have a water jug, and I just throw them in the water jug. I throw them in the water jug. It took me a while to figure out. Like in the beginning, when I first started the channel, I was throwing everything in the water jug, the pennies, and I was like, no, I'm going to separate them. And then I was like, what am I doing? Now I was putting all this, forget about it, man. But I'm not even going to get into it because it was such a crazy process. It was such a crazy process, man. Here we go. We got the die chip on. I think that's the die chip on the nose. Let me look at that through the loop. Yes, sir. We got it. Yep, we got the era. This one has the big long die chip, and the coin's in pretty good condition. I sold this one. Well, it's a 2023. I don't know if I sold it in 2023 or if it's from 2022. I can't remember, but I sold the big die chip, and that's a good one too. Look, this one runs down the side of the nose. That's a good one. Let me put the. I sold it for $12 when I found it. I found it and I got it from the one of my first videos in, I believe, in 2023, and I sold it for $12 in 2023. So I don't know if it's still worth $12 or if it's worth more, but I'll say that's a $10 quarter right there. And it's one of the things I always look for is the die chip on the nose. Because I made $10 off of it once. And of course, proofs are worth a couple bucks and silvers. It's just certain things you just know what to look for. W's that they're easy to find. So it's easy money, it's easy money. Yeah, so I went through the whole process of how to separate all my change, And like, I haven't put change down there in months. This is months and months and months of saving change. And again, it's like 20, 30 bucks. So I got a few $100 in change down there in the basement. And and I said, I'll just add to it. That's all. Oh, a nickel. It's a miracle. That's all I took out. A little bit of a little collar error. Great quarter roll hunt. Great errors. No silver, unfortunately. People know how to look for it, I guess. Too obvious. Think I found one my whole life, one or two. Another die chip on the nose. Another one. This one's not as big, but this is probably $5. You see it? That's probably $5 right there. I'll clean it. That's all. I'll clean it. $5 right there. Crazy, man. Crazy. 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 Huh. Let me look at that under the loop. I don't know. Might even be doubled. It's just so worn out. I just don't think it's worth it. I know there are some double dies that have a lot of value. I'm just not going to go through the process or the headache of some of these unless you really know what you're looking for. Effigy mounds, Iowa. I went to the effigy mounds in Kentucky. They call this the snake mounds. Weak L. We've got a weak L there. Not too crazy about the weak L's. That's it. A few more. We did it. We did it, man. We did it. We did. It was good. It was good. It was good. It was good. Those the errors that we found were more valuable actually than a lot of silvers. And last but not least. All right, so I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it was helpful a little bit. I'm far from an expert, but I do enjoy doing it. Okay, God bless. The next one we're gonna do is I got some quarters in silver. This is, even though it doesn't look like much, it's probably gonna take a while. This will be episodes 669. I'm thinking probably one episode for dimes and one episode for nickels. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, and God bless, and I'll see you on the next one.